As you guys know, I don't necessarily go live that often, so when I do, it's something major, something big. I have someone today from my local sanitary napkin supplier, and they got some good. So I definitely want to share this with you guys as I see it myself.
Okay, good. So we were just talking about the products in the stores as it pertains to pads. You know, when they come like this, normally they have that little tab right there, and then it's open inside. So, you know, a lot of women say that they call it the second purse. You know, they put this in their purse and stuff gets down in there. And when it comes time to use it, they just wipe it off and use it, which is really unsanitary. But that's just the way they're designed. Women have gotten used to it, and they just never think about it. But as you can see here, you know, our pad is completely sanitary. So it's 100% wrapped up. You know, so no contaminants can get inside. So I'm just gonna open this up here. This is our moderate flow pad right here. And I'm just gonna lay that right here. And man, I'm gonna have you take one for the team and just tell me what you feel. I want both of y'all to just rub on that open-handed and just tell me what you feel.
It's soft.
It's soft?
It feels
Okay.
really soft.
So we have a cotton backing here instead of the ones in the stores use synthetic fibers like rayon, you know, other different plastics on there. And a lot of women find this to be a very uncomfortable experience, right? So we talk to gynecologists, we talk to healthcare professionals, and they let us know that on average, a woman's flow is gonna be anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters a day. And I got 55 milliliters, so I'm gonna go a little bit above. And I'm actually gonna take this and put it in this pad right here. We're gonna get it here in this pad on here. And you know, the ladies out there watching this, you know, if you have this much liquid in the pad, you know, obviously you probably been unchanged.
You're spilling over.
The reason why, you know, while I'm showing the absorbency on these pads, right, is because it's very, very serious to women. And I'm gonna explain how serious it is. It's so serious that this pad right here works, and that they never have a mistake, or they don't want people to know that they actually on their cycle, is that they'll literally risk their lives. And I'm gonna tell you why. They'll risk their lives because once this pad stops working for them, they'll start using this. This is a tampon. And on the back of the tampon box, it tells you they can get toxic shock syndrome from these right here, and it can literally take you out. It's a bacterial infection that just shuts down your entire body, all of your organs. And we have women that have died from that experience, toxic shock syndrome. And then all of the chemicals in here has it's even on the inside, which is even worse because they're plugging up bacteria, you know, that's supposed to leave the body. They're plugging up the waste that's supposed to leave the body, and now it's trapped inside, damaging the womb, and women don't even know it, right? So
Right.
I'm gonna show you why, you know, the effectiveness of our product. We don't even want a woman to ever risk her health or her life to use a tampon, and I'm gonna show you why. So after I just put 55 milliliters of water in this pad right here, I know you're the strongest out of all of us. I want you to put some pressure on that pad. Look at here. When I saw that, that's what made me as a man. I didn't know anything about cycles, but I did know when this thing came up 100% dry, I was like, we're on to something. We on to something here. Because who doesn't want,
crazy.
you know, a dry experience? I'm going to show you, you know, kind of like pull behind the curtains on our product, what a lot of people or manufacturers won't tell you. And that's, I believe, like when we don't have knowledge, we get damaged big time because we don't know what's going on. But I'm going to break this down. As you can see, you know, on this pad here, There is the leak guard protection right here, which keeps everything centered on the pad. And I'm going to break this down. We have complete transparency on our product, whereas the ones in the stores don't. They won't let you know what's in their pads because, you know, it's a lot of toxins in there. And as you can see here, you can feel that it's still dry, you know. There's no water on it or anything. I'm going to take this strip right here and sit it to the side because I'm going to explain this part later. Now, what the products in the stores, their absorbency system is made of literally trash. Okay?
Right.
They take trash out of the landfill and they stick it inside of the pad, and they have to use chlorine and other chemicals to get it clean. And now our women have to sit back on that, and now it's all direct access to their bloodstream. Now this is a polymer. This is a plant grade polymer. It holds over 300 times its weight in liquid. So that's what's keeping our women comfortable and dry. It's a plant grade, so it's very safe. And after I put 50 milliliters in there, you know, I almost got this cup over halfway full. I'm going to sit it in here, and we'll come back to it. Right now, this bottom layer, the ones in the stores, is complete plastic, heavy plastic. So what it's doing is trapping the body heat, the flow. Everything, urine, sweat, is getting trapped in this pad, and now it's a perfect breeding ground for bacteria. Okay? And if you know anything about science, anytime bacteria is present, you'll be able to identify it by the sense of smell.
Yeah.
Okay?
Exactly.
So you can see here, if I hold it in the light, you see all those holes? All those holes is for ventilation. So air always gets through here. So now, you know, less bacteria build up and everything, you know, just having a comfortable experience. And it's also biodegradable because we use a plant grade plastic, and you can see how easy I tore that. So that's a whole nother thing we get on how much these plastics, you know, they change it over to plastic straws and things in the restaurants. So this is safe for the earth too. Now, here is the technology component to these pads, what really makes everything work and gives our women, you know, a much comfortable experience. We use graphene. Graphene won a Nobel Prize in 2010, okay? And what graphene does is it kills bacteria on contact. So no aroma, no smells during that time, right? It also helps with cramping, okay? I believe you was telling me that you was having the cramping wasn't as bad, the flow wasn't as heavy.
No.
You was able to do some things that you normally wouldn't be able to do.
Normally the first 2 days I'm stuck to the bed with a heating pad.
Did you notice that too? And see, that's what's happening. For the first time in a woman's, you know, I say period history, she's been able to feel better because now her body is in an actual healing environment. She never wore a pad with a therapeutic benefit. It's always only to keep the flow off the clothes. So now this right here, it keeps the heat off the core. It provides energy. It helps metabolism, immune system, all in this little strip right here. And it also has vibrational energy. Okay, not electricity, vibrational energy, and I'm gonna prove it to you. So I got this light right here. It's an LED light. It's not electricity, so don't be alarmed. It's not electricity, and what it does is it responds to energy. I'll put the top on it right here, and as you can see, let me put it in my hand. As you can see,
Did y'all see that?
Responds to the energy.
Definitely is black on.
Right here.
Did y'all see that?
Look at here. And that's what's happening when it comes in contact, especially when it's wet. Now I'm going to show you one other thing right here, or why this what the power of this strip right here.
You said that's a LED light
Yeah,
bulb?
this is an LED light bulb.
That's the
So it only
LED.
responds to energy, not
Just
electricity.
Correct.
Okay, good.
Correct. Yeah.
That was dope. Did y'all see that?
I'm gonna pour this in here. Oh, y'all gotta see this. Right. I need to measure it off right. Okay. So watch this here. I'm gonna show you the power of our product. That's just regular water. You filled it up in your kitchen sink.
Exactly. Black on, brother.
What I'm gonna do is put some iodine in this water. I'm gonna put iodine in this water right here. And swirl it around so it mixes in with the water, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of our panty liners here, and this strip is contained in all of our products. As you can see, this is what the panty liner look right here. And you know, most women who wear the panty liners, you can wear them every day for energy and just overall well-being. But it especially works good if they wear it about 7 days before they cycle, because a lot of women, you know, ovulation, PMS, you know, they're going through some problems, some issues there and challenges, and it helps with that. But all I need this panty liner for is just to pull the strip out right here, so I can show you the power of this strip. Remember I told you, you know, graphene kills bacteria. So you got graphene, graphite, carbon. Those are all filtration. So like in most water filters, there's a carbon in there. You run it through the carbon and it filters out the impurities. So I'm gonna show you the power of this graphene strip right here. So this is the strip here, and I'm gonna put it in the water here, and I'm gonna swirl it around. Look at here. That's why I wanted to show you that.
Did y'all just see that?
The iodine in that water right there. They talk about, you know, the Black Panther movie, and they having that vibranium. You know, we got the graphene. We are 100% black-owned company. We're the only ones in America that has this technology infused with sanitary napkins. Now, look at here. What happened to all of that water? It's all gone. That's in our moderate flow. So you can see the power of our product.
Wow.
Not only is it going to keep you dry, but it's also going to give you a health benefit, a therapeutic benefit as well. And I tell everybody, you know, it's a natural product. So, you know, some women within 30 minutes, they can tell the huge difference. Some women,
difference.
it takes a little time to get in your system and everything. And but if you could think about, you know, where we're about to take this, we are taking it into the school system, all the way from, you know, the school system to the WNBA, high school basketball, any woman, because the cycle challenges them when it comes to that time, because they only are subject to the products in the stores. So now they won't be inhibited by their cycles by using this product. We released this product on June the 1st. In 4 months, we reached $1 million in revenue. That's huge for a small business. We're already close to $2 million in less than 6 months. We're projected to do $1 billion in less than 5 years, and we're headed that way.
And this is the right way. I mean, this is something that everybody needs. Like I said, you know, I have a younger sister that hasn't even started her cycle. And if she can be in a position to where she never knows what the cramps that I have dealt with all my life felt like, you know, and someone asked, what are the prices? So these, hold on, buddy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
These
pull
are-
it over here.
This is the panty liners. This is the moderate flow, and as you can see, it's 10 in this pack, it's 30 panty liners in here. There's 8 in here, and there's 7 in the overnight, super heavy, and, you know, ultra thin, and this is moderate. So, you guys,
Where they can get them from.
yeah, definitely. You guys are asking about the price, but one thing that I have noticed, and are they better than the competition? You can't put a price on something that's for your well-being. If it's something that's a necessity for you, if you needed a certain medication or you was going to die, but you can take Tylenol just to get by, you wouldn't go and take the Tylenol just to get by. Now, these are pretty much $6 a pack. the ones in the stores, you may go in and you may purchase, you can get them for like $2 for 12 pads or whatever the case may be. But I guarantee you that when you calculate the amount that you pay for the pad in the store, the amount that you pay for the Midol that you're going to need to fight the cramps, the amount that you pay for the heating pad, because if y'all ladies are like me, I have to have a heating pad the first 2 days, the electricity that you're using for the heating pads, and the duration of your cycles, then that's one thing. Yeah, pay the $3, $4, whatever the case may be. But I guarantee you that ever since I use this, my cycles are shorter. They're not dreadful every month. And they're feasible. If you're spending, $12, $24, whatever the case may be, exactly, you know what I'm saying? And if you're spending that per month, that's small things to a giant. A lot of y'all spend y'all money on stuff that's unnecessary, and this is what money should go towards. This is necessary. This is invested into your well-being. This is invested into what's going to make you feel better. This is invested into what's going to give you life. Like I'm telling you, the first couple of days I am pinned to I'm normally pinned to the bed. I can't move. I can't get up. I can't do anything. And when I tell you I can't do anything, I can't do absolutely nothing. Ever since this man yesterday, I washed clothes, I cleaned up, I had meetings, I was able to work and get my stuff done. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's necessary. So if you take a look at this flyer, it says that it improved menstrual cramps, relieves stress, it controls bacteria. If any of y'all having a cycle and you smell like blood, that means that you are now entered into a feeding ground for bacteria. No itchiness, no redness. It's comfortability for the pad. It eliminates odor, controls inflammation. The stress part is what also helped for me. I mean, y'all, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like when I tell you this is, and I mean $6, yo, $6 is nothing. That's nothing. Look at that. Do y'all know that the pads that you go in the store and you spend $2, $3, $4 on them, always pads, they are created by recycled trash. They are created by recycled trash, and not only that, but the process that they take it through just to clean them enough to make them available for you guys to use. Your pads is a direct contact for your bloodstream. So yeah, I know. I definitely feel you on that. But if you guys are using stuff that is chemical, they use all types of bleach and, chlorines and bleach and, all kind of stuff just to clean the recycled trash and plastic. Plastic, you're not breathing. As much as they say breathable and all of that, it's not necessarily breathing. Nothing is breathing. Nothing is breathing. That's why it feels the way it feels. That's why it smells the way it smells. All of that. Y'all just saw this for yourself. I can't make this stuff up, yo. I can't make this up. If you have daughters, this is the way to go, man. If your daughters are having cycles, change. This is more healthy for the body. Tell them about the bloodstream.
Man, we're on a women's health revolution right now. What I mean by that is in America, there's over 600,000 hysterectomies performed every single year, right? And out of those 600,000, guess what? It's over 75% African American women. What we have found is that they're all managing their cycle the same way. One of the most popular brands makes up over 40% of the market. So mostly everybody's using the same products, which it all has direct access to the bloodstream, right? Now, when it comes to, I was talking about the bloodstream, the most absorbent part on a woman's body is her reproductive system. It's taking on anything that you put there. So when you talk about the blue dye, when you talk about the recycled trash, the chlorine, and God knows whatever else chemicals that they're putting in there, because according to the FDA, they do not have to tell you what's in those pads. That's why you can go to any store, they will not tell you what is in their products, the pads or the tampons. And they all have direct access to the bloodstream. You know, the research has been there. It's just that, you know, if you don't, take control of your own health, you leaving your health in the hands of, these manufacturers, and that's where a lot of the damage comes in. I want to read to you, our what our mission is, and we put this mission on our product. So our campaign is called Justice for My Jewel, and as you can see, no other pads or tampon company is putting this type of information on their product because they can't. And I'm gonna read it to you. It says, our mission is to raise awareness by informing both teens and women globally who suffer monthly in silence with pain, heavy bleeding, unhealthy menstrual cycles, and the potential danger of tampon use. Our goal is to bring light to a taboo subject of female cycles that has silenced females from all cultures to speak about. Our platform will educate through the important role of having a healthy cycle by encouraging getting active, healthy eating, healthy product choices, and community awareness events. The silent suffering stops with the voice of our campaign. Protect the most precious jewel in the world, you. So that's what we're on. Man, we're doing so good with this campaign because it's really, just enlightening people. Hey, there's something much better out there for you. You got to make these lifestyle changes. And we know that, as far as women and girls is concerned in the household, you can't get peace in your household, if your woman is limited by her cycle. If your young girl is